Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 season is on the air. Tonight's game is a special game tonight, in my opinion. Today's date is June 12th, 1988. We are at the Kingdome as the Minnesota Twins take on the Seattle Mariners. The Twins come into this game at 500, a record of 29-29. They are currently in third in the AL West. Remember, you got to have a winning record or you will not make the postseason, even if you are in the top three. The Mariners are 10 games under 500. They're 26-36, trying to get back into the race. So this is an important game, as of course, for any teams that are under 500 to make my postseason here on the network. So we know that every game here is important. The Twins historically won this game. They had 6 runs, 12 hits, and no errors. The Mariners had 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. The Twins actually did a pretty good job. But as we all know, Inside Pitch has a mind of its own. John Soner is first to join us here at the Kingdome. It is a special presentation because of the pitcher we have on the mound tonight. And I don't see Steeler fan yet in the chat, but I'm pretty sure he will join us shortly, as this game really was specifically designed for him. But we are all set and ready to go. G-Puck joins us here at the Kingdome. So, without further ado, and Rick Query is here. And now let's go ahead and get our game underway for this matchup here on a Saturday night. Starting pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. The last time we saw him, he pitched a no-hitter in the 1994 payoff pitch season restart that I did. The first season I actually did, that was with payoff pitch. We haven't seen him since then. We get to see him now. For the Mariners, Bill No-Hitter Swift. This is Steeler fans' favorite player of all time because, well, he was on the Giants in 94, and he no-hit the Astros in the National League Wild Card Playoff. So we know Steeler fan, when he gets here, he will be rooting for Bill Swift throughout the way. Swift, a record of 8 wins, 12 losses, a 4.59 ERA in 88. But he gets the call tonight for the Mariners in this matchup. And I know Steeler fan will be rooting for him for every single pitch. So I don't see him yet, but hopefully he joins us tonight. And we are all set and ready to go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Twins will be left fielder John Moses. 316 average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs, played a little bit more than half the games for the Twins in 88. So he will be in left field for tonight's game. We are using blue, white, and white dice. Mariners are the home team. Everybody is set. Can Bill No-Hitter Swift pitch another one? Swift, 5-1 against the switch left. That's blank. Moses, 3-1, and he popped it up to short. And getting over there will be Kingdome, and he will make the catch for out number 1. So 26 outs to go for Swift to pitch a no-hitter. Next batter will be the center fielder, Mark Davidson. 217 average, a homer, 10 RBIs. Swift will make the pitch. 2-4, that is a blank. Davidson, 6-5, a ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Kingdome. And that is out number 2, 25 outs to go. As Chuck Rawlings joins us here at the Kingdome. Next batter will be the first baseman, Kent Hrbek. Solid player. I put him in the Hall of the Very Good. 312 average, 25 homers, 76 RBIs. Good year for Hrbek in 88. Swift, 3-3. Wild pitch, ball 1. Swift again, 1-6, strikeout, 18, that is high. Kingdome, no adjustments to anything, so straight batter card. Hrbek, 1-5, and that is a base hit to right field. There will be no hitter for Bill Swift tonight. And I'm sure a Steeler fan will be devastated that Swift will not get a no-hitter tonight, as Herbeck does go ahead and get the first hit off of Bill Swift. And Swift is probably wondering, hey, that's my first hit in, 2 years of giving up since I last played it? So I'm sure wherever Steeler fan is, he will be devastated that Herbeck got the hit. Third baseman Gary Gaetti is next, another excellent player. 301 average, 28 homers, 88 RBIs. Frank Roszak joins us here at the Kingdome. Runner at first. Anything going to happen on the strat? That's a 3-no. Swift with the pitch. 3-5, strikeout, 17 is high. Gaetti, 6-6, and he popped it up to short. And getting over there is Quinones, and he's going to make all 3 outs. 2 pop flies and a ground out. And the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Twins. And we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins tonight is Charlie Lee. I always felt he was pretty solid. 7 wins, 7 losses, a 4.85 ERA, although he did not have a good season in 88, though. So now let's see what the Mariners can bring to the table here in the bottom of the first. Second baseman Harold Reynolds leads off. A 283 average, 4 homers, 41 RBIs. Reynolds was an average player, but he's a heck of a commentator for MLB Network. Lee, 3-5, strikeout, 20 is high. Reynolds, 1-4, and that's a base hit. That'll be hit to left and a single for Reynolds. And he will get the first hit of the game for the M's. Infield double play. Next batter is the center fielder, Henry Cotto. Did everybody expect Cotto to be better than he really was? 259 average, 8 homers, 33 RBIs. Reynolds on at first. He had 35 stolen bases. That is a 10. He's not going anywhere. Lee, 6-4, strikeout, 15 is high. Cotto, 6-4. That's a ground ball to short. 2-3-4. Second base, Lombardozzi pivot +1, a 1-5, a double play, and they will get it 2 outs. So Cotto grounds out into the 6-4-3. 2 down now. And next batter will be the left fielder, Mickey Brantley. 263 average, 15 homers, 56 RBIs in 88. Lee with the pitch. Lee, 2-3, strikeout, 8. That is high. Brantley, 6-4, and against a righty, that's going to be a base hit right past second. It'll go between first and second, and Brantley does get a single. So that double play definitely saved a run. So now Brantley on at first, and here comes the first baseman, Alvin Davis. 295 average, 18 homers, 69 RBIs. Solid year for him. Strategy roll. And as a 3, Brantley actually gets the steal sign. 14 + 3 is 17. Harper a -1 is a 16 with 2 outs. You know what? They're going to send him. Brantley on his way to second, and he will be safe on a 1-16, and he is, just got under the tag, but he is safe with a stolen base. So Brantley gets into scoring position, and now maybe Davis can bring him home. Mariners got to win games here. They're 10 under 500. Got to do some wins. Strategy roll. That is a 5. This time Brantley stays where he is. Lee, 1-1, strikeout, 8. That is high. Davis, 6-3, and that's a fly ball at the center. And Davidson will get to it, and he will make the catch. No runs, 2 hits, no score after 1. A Steeler fan finally joins us here at the Kingdome. And is that a nice thing to say about Bill Swift? And he already gave up a hit, and I know for a fact Bill Swift gave up already a hit in the first inning. You must be devastated. I am so sorry, Steeler fan. I know you wanted Bill Swift to get another no-no, but unfortunately he gave up a hit in the first inning. You must be beside yourself. But anyway, he comes back on the mound. There he is, Steeler fan. There's your favorite player of all time. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Twins will be the right fielder, Randy Bush. 261 average, 14 homers, 51 RBIs. No-hitter Swift will pitch. 4-5, that is a blank. Bush, a 3-6, and he pumped it up to second base. And that'll be handled by Reynolds. That's out number one. And I'm pretty sure a Steeler fan already is very happy that Swift got an out. I'm sure he's rooting for him all the way. Brian Patterson joins us here at the Kingdome. And something I need to do here. Let's see. Brian Patterson is now a managing moderator. I need to add a few moderators to the chat. So Brian Patterson has now been added as a moderator, since you always join me for every game practically. So next batter for the Twins will be their designated hitter, Gene Larkin. 267 average, 8 homers, 70 RBIs. 1 out. Swift with the pitch. 2-5, possible error. Larkin, 4-2. That's a fly to right. That is hit to Hengel. His error rating is a 10. That's a 13. He'll get under it. He won't make an error, and he will make the catch on a fly out to right, 2 down. Dan Douglas now joins us here at the Kingdome. Next up will be the catcher, Brian Harper. 295 average, 3 homers, 20 RBIs. Only played in about 60 games for the Twins that year. Swift, 2-1, blank. Harper, 3-2, fly ball, center field. Getting over there will be Cotto. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Bill no-hitter Swift. And I'm sure a Steeler fan is saying, yay! We know Steeler fan is rooting for Bill Swift all the way tonight. Bottom of the second, leading off for the M's will be their first baseman. Will be their designated hitter, Ken Phelps. 263 average, 24 homers, 54 RBIs. That's respectable stats. You're very welcome, Brian Patterson. I went to Beatles Eternally. I went to Beatles Eternally. And, baseball demos. I have to add him as well. I went to Beatles Eternally as he made me a moderator too. And I felt I need some more moderators just in case Steeler fan Brian B can't always make it. So Brian Patterson, you're usually always here. Baseball with the demos. You're one of my inspirations for this game, so you automatically get it. So here comes Phelps. Lee, 1-5. That is a blank. Phelps, 1-6. Ground ball hit the third. That'll be taken care of by Gaetti. 1 down, and here comes the third baseman, Jim Presley. 230 average, 14 homers, 62 RBIs. As baseball with the demos is now here. And Steeler fan gives me the block dragon. Why would you give me the block dragon? That's your favorite player. 6'4", strikeout, 17 is high. Presley, a 2-2. It's a base hit to left field. That will be a single. And Presley will hold it first. And that will bring up the catcher, Dave Valley. 231 average, 10 homers, 50 RBIs. Well, a moderator, you can go ahead and block people. But remember, though, Steeler fan is the block dragon administrator. Valley is here. Runner at first. Infield double play. And that is a 3. Presley stays put. And hit and run actually comes up, but they'll swing away. Lee, 6-1. That's at the park. Kingdome, 2-6. That is a home run into center field against the righty. Valley needs a 12. And that is a 12. Kaboom! That ball is hit high. That ball's going deep to center. Davidson going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall. He thinks he can time it. He leaps. But it's going to be 8 inches over his glove and over the wall. Home run, Dave Valley. That was a good pitch by Lee. Just Valley went ahead and powered it there. All that wind in the Kingdome. Oh, Dave Valley goes ahead and gets one there, and it is 2-0 Mariners. Stadium cheers. Yay! Steeler fan cheers because Swift right now is in line for the win. Yay! I'm sure we're going to get Harold Baines game. Next batter for the Mariners will be the right fielder, Dave Hengel. Don't know much about him. He's pretty much almost a French player. Only played in 26 games for the M's. A 167 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. 2-0 in favor of the M's. Lee, 6-2, strikeout. The 18 just misses. Hengel, 2-5, and that's grounded to second base. Taken care of there by Lombardozzi, and that's a second out. Next up is the shortstop, Ray Quinones, 248 average, 12 homers, 52 RBIs. Lee will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-1, that's a blank. Quinones, 1-2. Quinones smacks one into right. That will be a double hit off the right field wall. And the Mariners are going ahead and getting runs here in the second. Already up 2-0. Top of the order for the commentator, and that is Reynolds. Reynolds 1 for 1. As V-Dub Productions joins us here at the Kingdome. So runner on second. Lee in some trouble. Nothing on the 10. Lee with the pitch. 3-3. Range play. Reynolds. 5-1 against the righty. Grounded to short. That ball is hit to Gagne. His range is a 3. That is a 6. It'll get past him for a base hit. Quinones, a base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. That's going to be good enough. He will come around and score. RBI single by Reynolds. As Gagne couldn't make the play, 3-0 Mariners. Stadium and Steeler fan cheer. Yay! RBI single by Reynolds. Next up is Cotto. Cotto is 0 for 1. Reynolds had 35 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere on the 12. Lee will make the pitch. 4-2, error on a grounder. Cotto, 4-2 against the righty. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit. Ball is hit to Gaetti. His error rating is a 5. That's a 2, and right through the wickets it goes, and that's going to be an error. Reynolds will hold it second. Cotto on it first, and that is an E5. First error on the Twins. They did not have any errors in the game historically. No team did. So Gaetti makes an error at third, keeps the inning alive for Brantley. Brantley is 1 for 1 with a stolen base. Runners at first and second, 3-0 M's. Strategy roll. Lee can't believe it. He should be out of this inning. Lee with the pitch. 6-1. That's at the park. Kingdome. 2-2. And it's a home run to the opposite field. Against the righty, Brantley needs a 10. The 14 is too high, and that's going to be a fly ball. Fly ball hit the right field, and that's going to stay in the park. Bush is going to get there, and he will make the catch on a fly out the right. As Brantley thought he got all of it, but just missed a bit of it. 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. After 2, it is 3-0 in favor of the M's. Top of the third coming up. Leading off for the Twins will be their shortstop, Greg Gagne. 236 average, 14 homers, 48 RBIs. Bill no-hitter Swift gets back on the mound, and Steeler fan gives him a big cheer from the bleachers. Swift, 5-1 against the righty. Strikeout. He got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First strikeout for Swift. He had 47 of them in 88. Steeler fan puts out a big cheer. And the next batter will be second baseman Steve Lombardozzi. If that's not a baseball name, I don't know what is. 209 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs. Any difficulties? Everything seems to be okay here. No, I did not buy the Stratomatic Black. I did not. Swift will pitch. No hitter Swift, 2-1. That is a blank. Lombardozzi, 1-4. Ground ball to short. That will be handled by Quinones for out number 2. Next batter will be Moses. John Red Sea parted Moses. And he is 0 for 1. Swift, 6-2. That is a blank. Moses, 4-6, and that's a ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Presley. He'll take care of it and throw to first to retire the side. Nothing across for Bill Swift. And Bill Swift is wondering, he says, geez, this game reminds me of a game I'll play about 6 years from now against some AAA team named the Astros. I think I hit them. I'm not sure. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Charlie Lee gets back on the mound. Next up will be Alvin Davis. He'll lead off for the M's. He's 0 for 1. Mariners lead 3-0 here. They historically lost this game. Lee, 4-3. That is a blank. Davis, 2-6, and it's ground ball to short. And that'll be taken care of by Gagne for the out. 1 down for Phelps. Phelps is 0 for 1. Mike Martin joins us here at the Kingdome. Good to see him here. It's been a while since I've seen you, Mr. Martin. Welcome to here. Just wondering if there's a park that has a track from homers. Yes, there is. Not in the 88 season, though, but there definitely are home runs that add or subtract from home runs. It does happen. Lee, 3-6, strikeout 3. Got him. Called strike 3 there. And that's the first strikeout for Lee. He had 72 of them in 88. Next batter is Hound Dog Presley, or Heartbreak Hotel Presley, whatever you want. He's 1 for 1. Got a base hit his first time up. Lee, 4-1. That is a blank. Presley, 5-1. Ground ball, second base. Lombardozzi will handle that. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for the Mariners. 3-0 M's after 3 here. But yes, Dan Douglas is 100% correct. The Astrodome, I believe, the 76 Astrodome did subtract -1 from the ballpark card. Because I did do the 76 season. I did do the 76 season in my network. Top of the 4th. Wondering where Kirby Puckett is. Puckett is on the bench. He didn't start this game. Mark Davidson leads off for Minnesota, and he is 0 for 1. Your feed is really choppy. I'm not getting any issues on my end there. Maybe we just need to redo your browser, or just reboot or something. Swift, 4-4. That is a blank. Davidson, 3-3, and that's a base hit. That'll be a single pass short. As Davidson will get the second hit off of Swift here in this game. I'm sure Steeler fan will be very, very sad about that. Bill Swift wants to pitch as good because he knows Steeler fan is in the audience tonight, and that's why he wants to pitch a great game to show that the 94 game was not rigged. Herbeck is 1 for 1, infield double play. Strategy, that is a 3. Davidson does get the steal sign, but he's not going, though. Bill Swift, very good against stolen bases. So Davidson will stay put. Swift, 6-3, hit by pitch. Yeah, he hit Herbeck. Plunk, ouch. And that'll hit Herbeck. So now runners at first and second here for the Twin Cities. First hit batter of the game. Swift must have been concentrating on Steeler fan in the chat. Gaetti is next. He's 0 for 1. This big heart at the bottom of the live chat. Oh, I don't know where that's coming from. Strategy roll. That's a 5. Nothing happening there. Davidson stays put. Swift in a little bit of trouble here on the top of the 4th. Swift, 2-5. Possible error. Gaetti, 3-1. That's a base hit into left field. That will be a single. Left fielder Brantley, an error rating of 5. That's a 20. He won't make an error. Davidson, base runner 3, single to left +1, a 1-4. Davidson will score. He does not. He has to hold the 3rd. The throw comes in and keeps it now, but it's bases loaded and no one out here in the inning. Davidson is held up at 3rd. And now the batter is Bush. Bush is 0 for 1. Swift in some trouble here. He calls on the force powers of Steeler fan to help him out. And he will go ahead and pitch to Bush. They're going to call infield a double play. Try to turn 2 to give up 1. Strategy roll, of course, needs to be first. Strategy 18, nothing happening. Swift with the pitch. 1-2, error on a grounder. Bush, 6-5. That's a fly ball. Fly ball, center field to Cotto. That's out number 1. Randy Bush, sacrifice fly of 2, and he will bring in Davidson. Herbeck will stay at second base. There's no way he can get to 3rd, but that will be a sacrifice fly. It's 3-1. As Bush does hit one deep enough to get the run in for the Twins. Sacrifice fly to center, but the runners will stay where they're at. Larkin is next. He's 0 for 1. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Anything on the strat? The 4 says no. Herbeck at second. Gaetti at first. Swift, 1-1 against the switch left. That is a blank. Larkin, 6-3. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 12. And against the righty, Larkin's going to come through with a big-time double to left. Herbeck will score. Gaetti, base runner 3, double to left -1. A 1 or a 2. Gaetti will score. He will not. They'll hold him up at 3rd. Larkin, an RBI double. It's 3-2. Here come the Twins. And I'm sure a Steeler fan groans. So now runners at second and 3rd with 1 out. Harper's next, and he's 0 for 1. Twins at a 3-0. Mariners at a 3-0 lead. It's now been cut down to 1. They're going to call the infield in. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 5. Gaetti stays where he is. Swift, 5-1 against the righty. Strikeout. 15 is high. Harper, 3-4. It's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be out number 2. Harper, sacrifice fly of 1. He won't bring in Gaetti that way. Gaetti, base runner 3. Center fielder Cotto, -1, a 1-2. Gaetti will still come in, and he does. This game is tied. Another sacrifice fly to center. And a run scores, and we got a tie game. And Swift is just mad at himself. Can't get rid of it. Only happens in RJL's live stream, which is odd. I don't have no heart up here. Don't ask me. I know where it came from. 2 outs, now tied at 3 as the Twins get it right back. And Gagne is up next. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Larkin stays where it is. Swift, 6-4. That is a blank. Gagne, 3-4. And that's grounded to short. It'll be handled by Quinones. And that'll retire the side. But we got a tie game. 3 runs on 3 hits and a hit batter and 2 sacrifice flies. And we go to the bottom of the 4th, tied at 3. As Bill Swift will not only get he will not get a no-hitter, and he also will not get a shutout, to the disappointment of Steeler fan in the chat. We go to the bottom of the 4th, as Justin Ludwig joins us here at the Kingdome. Dave Valley leads off for the M's. He got a bomb his first time up. Lee with the pitch. 6-5. Range play at the park. Kingdome 1-3. And that's a fly ball to center field. Going after it is Davidson. His range is a 3. And he won't get it. And that's going to be a single. So Valley gets a base hit. So now he is 2 for 2. A home run and a bait and a single. Hengel is next. He's 0 for 1. Infield double play. Just Cupid working a strange magic for February 14th. Cupid could use an atom bomb on me and he would still miss. Strategy roll, and that is a 2. Valley ain't going anywhere though. Lee with the pitch. Lee 1-2. Range play again. Hengel 6-3. Ground ball second base. That ball is hit to Lombardozzi at double play depth. His range is a 3. And he won't get it. Base hit. He'll go past him for a single. Valley base runner 2. And that's not going to be fast. That's not going to be quick enough. He'll have to hold it second. So Hengel now gets a hit. And now the Mariners are in business. If Cupid had a heart. Sometimes I wonder. Quinones is next. And he's 1 for 1. He got a double. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. Tied at 3. Everybody giving me smiles. Yay. Runners at first and second. Nothing on the strat. Lee with the pitch. 6-1. That's at the park. Kingdome. 4-3. Ground ball to first. 2-3-3. Now, here's the thing. I'm just going to keep the rules as they are. 2-3-3. Shortstop pivot is Gagne a 0. A 1-3, they'll turn the double play. They'll get it. Valley goes to third. Hengel and Quinones are out, and there are 2 away. So grounds out into the 3-6-3 double play. It does move Valley over to third. The batter now is Reynolds. Is Chris going to be a guest on RJL while he's out? Chris Davis. I would love it if he was in the chat one day. As I said, I believe he really is a private person. He is his own man, and that is okay. He is, as far as I'm concerned, he is the boss. Reynolds is 2 for 2, 2 singles. Tied at 3 here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 10. Lee 4-5. Strikeout 8. Again, that misses. Reynolds 4-2. Fly ball hit to right field. That'll get caught by Bush. And he will make the catch. No runs. 2 hits. And after 4, we're still tied at 3. Top of the 5th coming up. Steve Lombardozzi leads off from Minnesota. He's 0 for 1. David Vega joins us here at the Kingdome. Swift, Bill, no-hitter. Swift will make the pitch. 2-3, error on a throw. Lombardozzi, 3-2, pop-up. Pop fly ball to short. Won't be a throwing error. Quinones has actually been pretty busy. That's out number 1. Here's Moses. Will he part the Red Sea? He is 0 for 2. Swift with the pitch. 5-2 against the switch left. That is a blank. Moses 3-1. Again, he popped up. Another pop fly ball to short. Quinones wondering where all these pop fly balls are coming from. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Here's Davidson. Davidson is 1 for 2 with a single. Wrestlers Brown at Gagne. Baseball players Gagne. Yeah, I know, right? Swift with the pitch. Swift 5-2 against the righty. Walk. The 14 is high. Davidson 5-5, ground ball to short. Quinones again. And he's wondering why nobody else wants to make a play here. If Quinones will get it, throw to first and retire the side. He makes all 3 putouts. 2 pop outs and a ground out. Side retired. Go to the bottom of the 5th here. Still tied at 3. Henry Cotto leads off for the M's. He's 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Lee will go ahead and make the pitch. Lee, 5-2. Home run chance. Righty, 1-5. 6 is too high. Cotto, 2-3. But instead he'll smack a double into right field. So he doesn't get a homer, but Cotto does smack one into right, and he'll wind up on second base with a double. So go ahead run in scoring position for Brantley. Brantley is 1 for 2. So we go to, let's see here. So infield will stay back. Anything on Strat? Nothing on the 11. You've got me back into playing inside pitch, playing 2022 Guardians. Well, you're very welcome, my good man. Lee with the pitch. 3-5, strikeout 3, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2 for Lee. 1 down. Next up is Davis. Davis is 0 for 2. Cotto on at second. That is a 2 Strat, and he does get the steal sign, but he's not going to go. Davis will swing away. Lee, 1-6, wild pitch. Yep, that's going to go all the way over the catcher's head, and Cotto doesn't have to worry about stealing. He's going to wind up on third. Wild pitch by Lee, his first, and now re-roll the Strat. Nothing happening. Now the infield will play in to prevent the go-ahead run. Lee, 1-4. Walk plus, that's ball 4. Davis will trot to first on a 1. That's only the first walk given up by Lee. He had 48 of them in 88. And now the dangerous Phelps. Phelps is 0 for 2. And now they're going to stay in. Still don't want the run to score. And nothing on the 10. Lee with the pitch. Lee, 4-5, strikeout 2, cold strike 3, right down the pike, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 3 for Lee, 2 down. Should have swung at that one. He probably would have sent that to Mars. Here's Presley. Presley is 1 for 2. Lee running out of batters, though. He only can pitch to 25 before retiring. After further review with Steve Tower joins us here at the Kingdome. Check out his amazing channel. He does everything. He does baseball. He does football. He does soccer. He does, well, he does it all, just like our Red Sox fan. 2 peas in a pod. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 15. Lee with the pitch. 5-4 against the righty. Walk plus, that 13 will walk him, and the bases are juiced. So Lee didn't give up any walks until this inning, and now the bases are loaded for Dave Death Valley. And he is 2 for 2 tonight, a home run and a single. Bases loaded, 2 outs. They go talk to Lee on the mound. He will be tired after Valley. They're going to let him pitch to him, though. Bases full of M's. 2 men down here. Bottom of the 5th, tied at 3. Twins are 500, looking to get above. Mariners is trying to win some games and get back into the hunt. Strategy roll. Nothing on a 3. Cotto stays where he is. Lee will pitch. Lee, 3-2, possible error. Valley, 2-3. And that's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Gaetti. His error rating is a 5. That is a 14. He won't make an error. He's got it. And he is going to tag the bag at third base, and that will retire the side. And Lee gets out of it. No runs, 1 hit, a wild pitch, and a couple of walks. but the M's are unable to get anybody in. It'll stay tied at 3 after 5. We go to the top of the 6th. Leading off for the Twins will be Kent Herbeck. And he is 1 for 1, a single, but got hit by a pitch. Bill no-hitter Swift. He will stay on the mound. Swift with the pitch. Swift 3-3, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-6, that's a blank. Herbeck 4-2, that's ground ball to third. That'll be handled easily by Presley for the first out. 1 down for Gaetti. He is 1 for 2 with a single. Swift will make the pitch. Swift 4-2, that is a blank. Gaetti 4-6, and against the righty, that's a ground ball hit to third. That'll be taken care of by Presley with no trouble. 2 down again. 2 grounders, both to Presley, who's singing Don't Be Cruel over there. Now the batter is Bush, and Bush is 0 for 2. Swift, he goes ahead and deals. 1-4, that's a blank. Bush, 5-2, another ground ball, but this time it's hit to Quinones, and he's going to make another putout. Picks it up. 1, 2, 3, go the Twins as he throws to first. Side retired. Swift pitching pretty well tonight. He's only given up the 3 runs. It's under his ERA. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Is Randy a Bush leaguer? Somebody needs to give baseball demos the block dragon. Bottom of the 6th. Dave Hengel leads off. He's 1 for 2. As baseball demos always likes to destroy my chat with puns. Lee, 2-6. Home run result. Hengel against the righty needs an 11. That's a 4. And, well, that's gone. Kaboom! That ball is high, deep, and out of here over the center field fence. Goodbye. Dave Hengel only had 2 home runs. He gets 1 here in this game off of Charlie Lee. Mariners take the lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! Mariners will take a 4-3 lead in the bottom of the 6th off a home run by Dave Hengel. He only had 2 of them, but he gets 1 here tonight. Don't know if he actually hit 1 in this game. Here's Quinones, who's been a workhorse at shortstop tonight. And he is 1 for 2, got a double. Dave launch Hengel. Oh, don't you start. Lee with the pitch. Lee, 4-1, that is a blank. Quinones, 6-1, and that is a fly to center. And Davidson will get to that one for the out. I should actually mention that Lee is tired. They're going to let him pitch anyway here. He actually was tired 2 batters ago, but he did not come upon a tired result. Not yet, at least. 4-3, 2 out, and there is only 1 out. Next batter is Reynolds. Reynolds is 2 for 3, 2 singles. Lee will continue to pitch. 4-3, that is a blank. Reynolds, 3-2, that's a fly to center field. And getting under that will be Davidson for out number 2. 2 down now for Cotto. Cotto is 1 for 3, got a double and reached on an error. 4-3 M's. Lee with the pitch. 6-1, that's at the park. Kingdome, 2-3, and that's going to be a double into right field for Cotto. He'll get his second double of the game. Cotto will go to second base. Another double for him. Next batter is Brantley, and that will be it for Charlie Lee. He is done. Twins have seen enough. Gives up a home run, and now a fatigue result would bring in another run, and so they will be it for him. So Lee does leave the game, and the Twins will bring on a new pitcher. And I think they're going to bring on a lefty here to try to get out of the inning if they can. I may not have a lefty in the line in the bullpen. And I do not. Okay, very well. In that case, we will go with this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Twins will be Keith Atherton. 7 wins, 5 losses, 3 saves, a 3.41 ERA. Keith Atherton, the second Twins pitcher. You've infected the chat with puns like COVID, but there's no vaccine or booster for me. Trust me, we're working on it. Cotto on at second. Strategy roll. That's a 9. Nothing happening. Atherton will pitch. Atherton, 3-3. That's at the park. Kingdome, 3-5. That's a fly to left. It'll stay in the park. And getting over there is going to be Moses. He doesn't have to park the Red Sea in order to get this one. And he will make the catch. 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Hengel puts the M's ahead 4-3. Trust me, we are working on a cure for you there, Dave. Baseball Demos. We are working on a cure. Our entire resource, the entire resources of RJL Network are working on a cure for baseball with the demos. And trust me, we won't rest until we've stamped out the virus. Top of the 7th, 4-3 M's. Demos telethon. That's not a bad idea. Gene Larkin leads off for Minnesota. He is 1 for 2 with a double. Swift can still pitch out there, so Bill no-hitter Swift and still in line for the win. Swift, 3-3, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-2, that's blank. Larkin, 4-4, that's ground ball to short. Quinones just keeps on making plays. And that is out number 1, and he is wondering if anybody else wants a turn because he's making everything out there. Harper is next. He's 0 for 2. Swift will pitch. Swift, 6-1. Walk plus, that will be ball 4, and he will walk Harper. That's the first walk issued by Swift. He had 62 of them in 88, so he has pretty good control tonight. But now the tying run on base for Gagne. Gagne 0 for 2, infield double play. Harper not really a threat to do anything, and he won't. Gagne does get the bunt sign, but he's going to swing away. He's a home run. He's got home run power. Swift will go ahead and pitch. Swift, 2-1, blank. Gagne, 6-1. Against the righty, ground ball to third. 3, 4, 5. Second base, Reynolds pivot +1, 1-5 double play. It is a 3, and that will end the inning. Side retired around the horn. Remember, no matter what happens, even if a double play goes as high as a 6, okay, a 6 still is not a double play. But that will be a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. Nothing across except a walk. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow. It'll be Sunday night, and it will be June 15th. And I know that Steeler fan would love to have Harold Baines in the lineup. Don't worry, the White Sox will be on the board soon, but it is not tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going back. We're going to the Veteran Stadium, one of the worst stadiums ever. We will see tomorrow night the Montreal Expos take on the Philadelphia Phillies. Floyd Yeomans will be pitching for the Expos, and David Palmer will pitch for the Phillies. So that's tomorrow night for any of you Philly fans out there. A good matchup on June 15th. The Spos and the Fightin' Phils. That is tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. We go to the bottom of the seventh inning here. Mariners leading 4-3. Atherton's going to stay on the mound. Alvin Davis leads off for the M's. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Atherton with the pitch. 1-4, wild pitch, ball one. 5-4, strikeout 15, that is high. Davis, 2-3, and Davis hits a double. That's going to bounce off the center field wall. And the Mariners will have a leadoff man on second. Getting lots of doubles tonight. Next up is Phelps. Phelps is 0 for 3. Infield is back. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing on the 11. Atherton will make the pitch. Atherton, 6-2 against the lefty. Blank. Phelps, 4-3. That ball is hit to center field. That is a 10. And that's going to be high, that's going to be deep, and that's going to be gone. Home run, Ken Phelps, right into center field. That wasn't Atherton's fault. Phelps just went ahead and powered it out of there. They're going to try to find the ball, but I'm pretty sure they're going to find something with no cover as Ken Phelps blasts a 2-run bomb. And is now 6-3 M's. Stadium cheers. Yay! So Atherton gives up a 2-run bomb to Phelps. 6-3 Mariners. Next batter is Presley. Presley is 1 for 2 with a walk. Atherton with the pitch. 6-3. That's an out. And it will be a fly ball to left. And Moses will, as I said, he will not part the Red Sea and not have to worry about the pillar of fire. And that will be out number 1. 10 Commandments. Great movie. Here's Valley. Valley is 2 for 3, a home run and a single. Atherton, 6-5 against a righty. That's going to be an out. And that's another fly to left. Again, Moses will get to it. And that'll be the second out. Next batter is Hengel. Hengel is 2 for 3, a single and a bomb. Got a big-time solo home run earlier. Brad Church joins us here at the Kingdome. Does Griffey debut later this season? Remember, Griffey's on the Braves. Griffey's on the Atlanta Braves, I believe, right? He's on the Braves right now. But if he got traded later, I won't know yet until I get there. Oh, Griffey Jr. I don't think Griffey Jr. I don't think I've seen him yet. I don't think it was this year. I could be wrong. Atherton. 2-3, error on a grounder. Hengel, 2-5. That's a fly. That is a fly ball to right. It won't be an error on a grounder. It's just going to be a 1-2-3 out, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits, a 2-run bomb by Phelps. 6-3 Mariners after 7. I thought it was 89. I didn't think it was 88. I did not see him in the M's roster. We go to the top of the 8th. Bill Swift can pitch to one more batter before he tires, but now with a 3-run lead, we'll see how long he can go. Leading off for the Twins will be Steve Lombardozzi, and he's 0 for 2. Swift will make the pitch. Swift, 3-6, that's a blank. Lombardozzi, 5-1, a ground ball, comebacker right back to Swift. He'll take care of it and throw to first, out number 1. He's tired now, but let's see if he can complete the inning. Here's Moses. Moses is 0 for 3. 1 out, top of the 8th, 6-3 M's. Swift with the pitch. 4-5, that's a blank. Moses, 6-2, and that is a grounder to second base. Reynolds will handle it with no problem. 2 men down. Next up is Davidson. Davidson is 1 for 3. Swift trying to go 8 innings here. Swift with the pitch. 5-4, range play at the park. Kingdome, 6-2, home run center field against a righty. Davidson needs a 3. That is a 7. It's too high. Now it's a fly ball to center field. A range play for Cotto. He's on his track. His range is a 2. He won't get it. And that's going to be a single, so that's actually going to be a long fly ball, and that's going to hit the wall on the fly. Davidson's going to stop at first with a very long single. And he will hold there, as Cotto couldn't make the play on center. And now here's Herbeck. Herbeck is 1 for 2, a single and a hit by pitch. 2 outs here, top of the 8th. Mariners holding on to a 6-3 lead. Strategy rolls are off. Swift, 3-5, strikeout 12, that is high. Herbeck, 3-1, and it's a fly ball to center field, but this time Cotto will get to that. And he will make the catch to retire the side. No runs and a hit. And Bill, no-hitter Swift, is 3 outs away from getting a win. But will he maybe go for a complete game? We will find out as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Ray Quinones leads off for the M's. He is 1 for 3 with a double. That's it for Atherton. He's done. Twins will go to the bullpen. You got right switch right coming up. Coming on to pitch for the Twins will be Juan Berenger. 8 wins, 4 losses, 2 saves, a 3.96 ERA. Berenger will be the 3rd Twins pitcher. Pitch to Quinones. Berenger, 2-1, strikeout, 17 is high. Quinones, 2-3, fly ball hit to right. And Bush will get there, and he'll put it away, 1 out. Reynolds is next, and he's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Berenger with the deal. 3-5 against the switch left. That's going to be an out, and it will be a fly ball to center field. This time, Davidson will get to it, and that's 2 away. Here comes Cotto. Cotto is 2 for 4, 2 doubles, and reached on an error. Berenger trying to keep this a 6-3 game, and Berenger will make the pitch. 6-5, walk plus, ball 4. Cotto will trot to first on a 10. So he can't get the inning over. A walk given up by Berenger. He had 54 of them in 88. And now here's Brantley. Brantley is 1 for 4. 2 outs. Strategy rolls are off. Cotto stays at first base. Berenger with the pitch. Berenger 1-2, strikeout 3, and he will get him. Called strike 3 at the knees. He is out of there. Side retired. Nothing across except the walk. Not a bad job by Berenger coming in. And the Mariners holding on a 6-3 lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic. I know Steeler fan definitely does not want to see any ninth inning magic. He would love to see Bill Swift get a complete game, the first time we've seen him since the no-hitter. We go to the top of the ninth. Swift will come out. He will try to go the distance. He will be facing the middle of the lineup here in the top of the ninth. So Gary Gaetti leads off for the Twins. He is 1 for 3. Bullpen for the M's is ready. Dave Little is here at the Kingdome. Top of the ninth, 6-3 Mariners. Swift with the pitch. 4-1. That's at the park. Kingdome, 6-5. Ground ball to short as usual. Quinones again is earning his paycheck tonight. 1 away. Quinones has been involved in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has been involved in 11 putouts, whether pop out or anything. He's been involved in 11 outs tonight. He has been busy. Here's Bush. Bush is 0 for 3. He'll bat. Swift trying to go the distance here. No no-hitter tonight, no shutout, but a complete game would be something special. Swift with the pitch. 5-2 against the lefty. Blank. Bush. 3-6, and he popped it up. That's a pop fly ball to second. Reynolds will call for it. 2 down. And now the last chance for the Twins is Gene Larkin. Larkin is 1 for 3 with a double. They go talk to Swift on the mound. They're saying, hey, Bill, you doing? He said, hey, I got Steeler fan in the chat. He is rooting for me big time tonight. I can do the job, boss. Now let him pitch. Swift trying to go the distance against Gene Larkin. 6-3 Mariners. Fans at the Kingdome on their feet, hoping Swift can finish it off. Here comes the pitch. 1-1 against the switch left. That is a blank. Larkin. 1-2, and it's a fly ball to center field. Getting under it is going to be Cotto. He takes a couple of steps backwards, puts out his glove. Blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. Mariners will beat the Twins tonight, 6-3. Bills no-hitter Swift, a complete game. Stadium and Steeler fan cheer. Yay, yay. Nothing across for the Twins. And Bill Swift will go ahead and get a complete game here at the Kingdome. And he goes the distance. A nice win for the Mariners. And the Mariners will drop again to 1 game under 500 here. As Swift will get the victory. Nice win here for the M's. Final line score coming up. For the Mariners, six runs on 13 hits and no errors. For the Twins, 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher, of course, is Bill No-Hitter Swift. He gets the complete game win, and Charlie Lee will take the loss. A very nice win for the Twins, for the Mariners tonight. And the Mariners still trying to get as many wins as possible to still hopefully stay relevant. But they got a long way to go. As the Twins now drop to 29-30, and the Mariners now go to 27-36. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Do not go away. is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. Dave Little says the Heartland Championship Wrestling to air following the ticker. Please check that out on that amazing channel of Mr. Little. So a nice win for the Twins, for the Twins. Nice win for the Mariners tonight as they beat the Twins. Let's see how the rest of the majors does. Starting with June 12th, Kansas City at California. Royals 18-14, and that's 2. Angels 18-14, and that is also 2. Wow, they will tie. How about amazing on that? Royals roll a 4, -2 is 2. Cali rolls a 1, and that's going to be a win for the Royals and extras. Milwaukee at the White Sox. Brewers 21-25, and that is 4. White Sox 255, and that's also 4. They will tie. Both teams roll a 6. Milwaukee -1, and White Sox +3. That's going to be a win for the White Sox. Detroit at Cleveland. Detroit 17-21, and that's 3. Indians 8-13, and that's 1. That'll be a win for the Cats. Baltimore and the Yankees. Orioles 755, and that's 5. Yankees 21-32, and that's also 5. They will tie. Baltimore rolls a 1 +0. Yankees roll a 4 +0, and that will be a win for the Bronx Bombers. Oakland at Texas. Let's see here. Oakland 13-51, and that is 6. Rangers 4-12, that's 0, and a win for the A's. Boston at Toronto. Red Sox 14-62, and that's 8. Blue Jays 18-55, that's 7, and that'll be a win for the Bo Sox. Astros hosting the Braves. Atlanta 3-53, and that's 4. Astros 11-51, and that is 5. The Astros continue to win ball games. Mets and the Expos. Mets 9-23, and that is 2. Expos 4-12, that's 0. My Mets will have a happy recap. Philadelphia at Pittsburgh. Phillies 11-65, that is 9. Pirates 9-44, that's 4. A win for the Fightin' Phils. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers 7-63, 7 runs. Padres 2-35, that's 2 runs. A win for the Bums. Reds and the Giants. Reds 8-64, that is 7. Giants 4-63, that's 6. That game belongs to the Reds. Cubs and the Cardinals. Cubs 4-26, that is 2. Redbirds 6-56, and that is 5. And a win for the Cardinals. On to June 13th. Yankees at Boston. Yankees 8-43, and that's 4. Red Sox 20-32, and that is 5. That'll be a win for the Bo Sox. Kansas City at California. Royals 12-62, that's 7. Angels 13-62, that's also 7. They will tie. Royals roll a 3, -2 is 1. Angels roll a 5. That'll be good enough for them. +0. The Angels will win in extras. Baltimore at Detroit. Orioles 4-12. That's 0. Tigers 12-56. And that is 7. Another win for the Cats. Seattle and the Brewers. Mariners 9-52. And that is 5. Brewers 18-42. And that's 6. That'll be a win for the Brewers. And all because the Mariners did not have Bill Swift, could not pitch 2 games in a row. White Sox of Minnesota. White Sox 7-54. That is 5. Twins 17-33. And that's 4. That's going to be a win for the White Sox. Cleveland at Toronto. Indians 11-44, and that is 5. Blue Jays 16-46. That's 6. That'll be a win for the Jays. Pirates and the Cubs. Pirates 14-61. That is 7. Cubs 6-24, and that is 2. A win for the Bucks. Braves and the Astros. Braves 8-14, and that's 1. Astros 20-61, that is 8. Another win for the Astros. Cardinals and the Mets. Cardinals -142, that's 2. But the Mets are 12-11, and that is 0. And even with a -1 against the 12, the Cardinals will beat the Mets. Montreal and Philadelphia. Expos 13-36, and that's 4. Phillies 11-12, that is 1, a win for the Expos. Giants and the Padres. Giants 6-54, and that is 5. Padres 6-35, and that is 3, a win for the G-Men. The Giants are staying ahead of those Astros. June 14th, Yankees at Boston. Yankees 21-46, and that's 7. Boston 14-32, and that is 4. That'll be a win for the Yankees. Rangers and the Halos. Rangers 10-16, that is 2. Angels 21-35, that's 5, a win for the Halos. Baltimore at Detroit. Orioles 5-32, and that's 3. Tigers 25-22, and that's 4. They barely pull it out, but that is a win for the Cats. Seattle at Milwaukee. Mariners 9-56, that's 6. Milwaukee 9-43, and that's 4. That will be a win for the Mariners. White Sox and the Twins. White Sox 13-31, and that is 4. Twins 12-46, and that is 5. That will be a win for the Twin Cities. Kansas City at Oakland. Kansas City 7-42 and 4. Oakland 13-52, 6, and that's a win for the A's. Cleveland and the Blue Jays. Cleveland 16-65, that is 10. The Blue Jays 10-31, and that's 3. That will be a win for the Tribe. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 9-41, and that is 4. Braves 8-61, and that is 6. That will be a win for Atlanta. Pirates and the Cubs. Pirates 9-14, that is 1. Cubs 8-45, and that is 4. That's going to be a win for the Cubs. Astros and the Reds. Astros 1-63, that is 5. Reds 10-22, and that is 2. And the Astros just don't want to lose. Cardinals and the Mets. Cardinals 3-23, and that's 2. Mets 11-22, that's also 2. They will tie. Cardinals roll a 5 +0. Mets roll a 2 +0, and the Cardinals will beat the Mets. Expos and the Phillies in a doubleheader. Game 1, Expos 14-23, and that is 3. Phillies 6-25, and that is 2. A win for the Spos. Game number 2. Expos 11-33, and that is 4. Phillies 7-26, and that's 3. And the Expos will win both games. Giants and the Padres. Giants and the Padres. Yes, retiring number Fernando Mania, as they should. Giants 13-13, and that is 1. Padres 9-24, and that is 2. And a win for the Friars. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be June 15th, and we will be at the Veteran Stadium, as the Montreal Expos will take on the Philadelphia Phillies. Floyd Yeomans will be pitching for the Expos, and David Palmer will be going for the Fightin' Phils. That will be a good game tomorrow night in the National League East, so we hope you'll join us for that game there. Expos, Phillies, Yeomans, and Palmer. Be there or be square. Brian Patterson, Steve Tower, Chuck Rawlings, Dave Little, Brad Church, Dan Douglas. Baseball with the Demos, Justin Ludwig, Mike Martin, David Vega. Vida Productions, Frank Rosenk, Rick Query, G. Puck, John Soner, and of course, Steeler Fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. It was a big night for Steeler Fan. A big night for Bill No-Hitter Swift. He doesn't get a no-hitter or a shutout, but he does get a complete game. Mariners over the Twins 6-3. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.